rewatches are important. And that statement is exactly true with this movie. Hey guys, it is Christian here. Today, I am going to review Tenet. So Tenet is directed by Christopher Nolan, and it stars John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, Michael Caine, and Kenneth Branagh, among other actors. So I have seen this movie 3 times, and all 3 in IMAX. I saw all 3 of them in IMAX because I had to, obviously. Who doesn't see Nolan movies in IMAX? Well, it's okay if you don't, but I always see my Nolan movies in IMAX. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe and tell me, what did you think of Tenet? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? We're going to disagree, and that's okay. But just don't bash your brains in the comment section. But more important than that, please do not send links to dating websites. You will get blocked from my channel if you break any of these rules. So with all that said, let's get started talking about the good. And there's a lot of fantastic things about this movie. The visual effects are always fantastic with Christopher Nolan. In movies, he always makes fantastic visuals. The sound, well, I saw it in IMAX. That's probably why the experience was even better. The sound was amazing. I think this should win the Oscar for Best Sound. Definitely. And also the score was really amazing. It's my favorite movie score of the year. I think it should win original score. And yeah, so those are like the big parts. The cinematography is really good, and it has really good editing. So yeah, on the level, this movie is technically a very well-made movie. Let's get started with the mix. Another positive, the acting from John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, all the actors did a phenomenal job here. But with all that said, let's get started with the mix. There is a little bit of humor into it, but it kind of falls flat. Like a little bit like dark humor. It's not laugh out loud funny, but there are some like quirky moments, especially when Robert Pattinson's character, especially when the protagonist, his name's the protagonist for some dumb reason, is like, you want to crash a plane, and then Neil, played by Robert Pattinson, is like, not from the air, and then the protagonist is like, how big a plane? And then Neil is like, I think that part's a little bit dramatic. So yeah, that was a little, that fell a little bit flat, but other than that wasn't bad at all. It could be a far worse joke. Oh yeah, another positive, the action is so good here. Amazing. Other characters like Priya and Aaron Taylor Johnson's character were a little bit forgettable. But other than that, let's get started with the negatives. This movie doesn't actually have a lot of negatives, actually. Maybe just one, and that is, it's a pretty confusing movie. Very confusing. I didn't know anything about it when I first saw it, but by the 3rd time I saw it, I understood everything. Again, that's why rewatches are important. Because if I didn't rewatch the movie 2 other times, I probably would have gone negative on this movie, and I would hate to say it. But because I rewatched it 2 times, I think it's a great film. So let's get started with my final thoughts. Overall, Tenet is a fantastic Nolan movie. It is now my 3rd favorite Nolan movie, behind Inception and The Dark Knight. Great acting, great visuals, great score, great sound, great action. It could get a little bit confusing, but by the 3rd time, or maybe in the 5th time you see it, I haven't seen it 5 times, but by the 3rd time I saw it, I understood every single thing. So with all of that said, I'm going to give Tenet a 10 out of 10 and an A+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and tell me what did you think. Please don't send links to dating websites. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.